Hello, everyone. I'm Emma, and I'm so excited to be here with you today.
Hi everyone. I'm Jake, and I can't wait to learn with you.
Today, we're going to talk about relative clauses. Do you know what those are, Jake?
Yes, they help us describe people or things, right?
Exactly. We use words like who, which, and that.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, I can say, the person who is smiling is my friend. In this sentence, who helps us identify the person.
Oh, I see. So, who is used for people?
Right. Now, for things, we often use which or that. For example, the book which is on the table is interesting.
And that can be used too, like, the car that is red is mine.
Perfect. Let's have a dialogue to practice.
Great. I'll start. I see a person standing over there.
Is it the person who has a dog?
Yes, the person who has a dog looks friendly.
What's the dog's name?
I think the dog is called Max.
I love that name. Is that the dog which won a prize?
Exactly. That's the dog that won the prize last year.
I remember. And what about that book on the bench?
Oh, the book that is on the bench is mine.
What's it about?
It's a story about a person who travels the world.
Sounds interesting. Where is the place that the person visits first?
The first place is Japan, which is a beautiful country.
Wow. I want to learn more about it. Can you describe the landscapes?
Sure, the landscapes, which are filled with mountains and rivers, are stunning.
I love mountains. Do you know any famous mountain in Japan?
Yes, Mount Fuji is the mountain that everyone talks about.
I'd love to see it one day. Let's move to our explanation part.
Okay, so, what are we going to explain?
We will explain how to use who, which, and that in sentences.
I think I understand most of it.
That's fantastic. Let's look at some sentences.
Great. Can we use the sentence we talked about earlier?
Sure. The person who is smiling is my friend. This describes a specific person.
And, the book that is on the table is interesting. Describes a book.
Exactly. Both sentences help us identify who or what we are talking about.
That makes sense. It's like adding extra information.
Yes. Let's do more examples.
How about, the place which has beautiful flowers is my garden?
Great example. Now, let's practice our vocabulary.
Right. What are the words we need to practice?
We have 5 words: person, thing, place, describe, and identify.
Can you give me a sentence with person?
The person who helps me is kind.
A thing that I love is music. Can I use this word too?
Absolutely. That's a fantastic example.
What about place?
The place where we met was beautiful.
I know a thing which is very useful for learning.
Good one. Now let's do describe.
Can you describe the thing that makes you happy?
Wonderful. Lastly, let's use identify.
Can you identify the person who is singing?
Fantastic. Now let's review what we learned.
Great idea. What do we need to review?
Let's do a quick practice with questions.
All right, I'm ready.
Question 1. What do we use who for?
We use who for people.
Correct. Next question. What is an example of a sentence with which?
The car which is blue is mine.
Excellent. Keep going.
What does that refer to in a sentence?
It refers to things, objects, or sometimes people.
Right. Next question. Can we identify something using relative clauses?
Yes. Relative clauses help us identify people and things.
Last question. How do we describe something using who?
We can describe someone with Who, by giving more information about them.
I feel confident about this.
That's fantastic to hear. Now, let's close today's lesson.
What are we going to learn next time?
Next time, we'll explore prepositions of place. Can't wait.
That sounds exciting. See you all then.
Goodbye everyone, and happy learning.